is now an open debate. The crack in the Orange Party, triggered by Budalangi MP Ababu Namwamba, is now widening and turning into what other disgruntled members are seeing as a transfer window. So between Raila Odinga and the rebel camp led by Ababu Namwamba will be left to the proverbial egg on their faces when the dust settles in Western Kenya. Tonight on Spotlight 2017, Duncan Khaimba delves into the orange crisis.
For nearly 3 weeks, ODM party leader Raila Odinga has been a man believed to be under siege as he finds himself dealing with a crisis within his party, perhaps one that he never anticipated, with only 13 months to August 2017 general election. It's yet again another internal rebellion that appears to have been masterminded by his once trusted lieutenant and party secretary general, the Budalangi lawmaker Ababu Namwamba, who has made it clear of his intention to rock the orange boat from within.
Mtu anakuja kueneza sumu ya kugawanya watu kwa msingi ya kikabila. Ati sisi na wao. Ati shenu ni shenu. Shenu ni shenu. Sasa hiyo haiwezi kusaidia sisi. Mpaka sisi zote tushikane pamoja tuwe kama kitu kimoja. La sivyo mtakuwa watumwa miaka na miaka na miaka.
Na wewe usitutishe ati tuhame ODM. Nyadhifa tumeachilia, lakini bado tuko hapa, tutakanyagana na wewe mpaka tuwe tayari na mambo yetu.
It's a scenario that has thrown the Orange House into a political crisis, which definitely will distract the opposition Supremo Raila Odinga, who now has to focus on fighting fire under his belly at a time he should be reaching out for more support in other parts of the country, which political commentator Barack Mluka says might throw Odinga off balance if continues unchecked.
The tectonic plates within Luhya land are moving, and that it is not something that can be taken lightly.
On Wednesday, former Minister Fred Gumo, another ally to Raila Odinga and an ODM delegate, was among a team of New Ford Kenya party leaders who have since dissolved their party in meeting President Uhuru Kenyatta at State House, an indication that the center in ODM is not holding anymore, or at least for now.
Politics in this country and opportunities in this country are bargained within tribal clubs. That we can talk about tribal voter colleges, and that today you can talk about something like a Luhya consciousness, and it's a consciousness that has been missing in political circles for some time.
In a bid to reassure his support base that ODM is still the party to beat in Western, Odinga has lined up 4-day marathon rallies in Vihiga, Busia and Kakamega counties beginning Monday next week, a strategy Muluka says he might be forced to change.
This is a new dawn, a renaissance for our people. Na hatutawahi kuruhusu mtu mwingine tena kutukalia chapati. Umetukalia chapati muda tosha. Sasa sisi, we have grabbed our destiny into our own hands.
He must allow them to make their own formation and attempt to negotiate with them under their own umbrella. But if he continues to try to think that he's going to have direct access to the Luhya vote, I think he's likely to find that as a huge challenge going ahead.
Until recently, ODM has been enjoying massive support in Nyanza, Western, Coast and the larger Kisii. However, if the Namwamba-led rebellion is anything to go by, and should their supporters follow their local leaders, then ODM could again be losing its clout in Western, just as it happened with the Rift Valley region, leaving its solid support base with only Nyanza and Coast.
You must convince these people that you are the bee. Even as you bring out your sting from time to time, there must be every indication that you can deliver honey. But if you cannot deliver that, it is also very possible that you are going to be deserted.
The quagmire Odinga finds himself in isn't new. Former bigwigs who have left the fold include William Ruto, now the Deputy President, Musalia Mudavadi, Najib Balala and Henry Kosgei. Odinga has in the past jammed such hurdles. Will he surmount the challenge this time round? Duncan Hemba for KTN Spotlight 2017.